Yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
Okay, you're on.
So we need a yogi.
You're on.
There's a whole class. I'm on there.
You're on.
Okay. I don't see me now. I see that one. Fortunately, I'm safe.
But you can talk.
Ah,
Okay,
what are we doing? We're starting a class. We're waiting.
you're on.
We are. We can start up. No, that's not again.
I know we're waiting for a student.
Yeah, we are waiting for a student.
This would be good. What?
What? No.
I. So, we're talking to TV Land about yoga for a moment, and then we're starting a class as soon as
Sure, sounds
everyone's
good.
here. Okay. So yoga means union. I know we do yoga classes all the time, these hatha yoga classes, and they're really wonderful and very useful. But their intention, like all the different parts of yoga, are to bring us into this special union. Some people talk about the union of the body, mind, and spirit, and that's right. It's definitely that. But it's also union, and even more so, union of our individual sense of self, our sort of ego-centered sense of self with that self that's all and eternal and completely the present moment, and bringing that into union is what yoga is for. So let's do it. So check the posture. Sit up nice and tall. Begin to do some nice deep breathing through the nostrils. In and out both through the nostrils. It's nice if your exhalations extend somewhat longer than the inhalations. You just savor the exhalation. We'll use sound some now, chanting Om 3 times together and then a responsive chanting. Please take in a breath for Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
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 Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om Hari Om Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om Hari Om Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om Hari Om Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari 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 Om Tat Sat Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, reach the arms toward the sky, please. Grab hold of one wrist and pull up. Play some music too. Switch to the other wrist, pull up. Interlock the fingers, turn the palms up, press up, reach back. Let the arms float out to the sides and down and shrug the shoulder blades, the whole back moving. One direction, then the other. Shake the arms loose and the wrists and the fingers. And then open and close the fists firmly, thumbs in, thumbs out. Relax the hands and stretch the jaw every which way, even on TV. Relax the jaw, move the chin in big circles. Loosening the neck and shoulders. Let the breath flow, please. Other direction. Go ahead and take the left hand to the right leg. The right hand, put it around behind you. And twist to the right. Look over the shoulder, breathe with it. And then the other side. Right hand, left leg, left hand behind, twist. Breathe with it. Okay. Put the right hand on the ground beside you. Lift the left arm up straight. And don't bend the left arm, but lean over to the right. And push the hand away from the hip. Stretch out that left side. Take a few deep breaths. Come on now. Put the left hand down, right arm up. Don't bend the right arm. Lean over to the left. Stretch out the right side. Push the hand away from the hip. Breathe into it. Okay. Come on up. Stretch out the legs. Give them a little massage if you like. Wiggle the ankles, the toes. Then come on up to standing when you're ready. Shake the legs loose. Hands on the hips, swing the hips around, loosen up the midsection some. Okay, so we're going to do some sun salutations. We'll Do 2 sun salutations, then we'll do a moon salutation.
There's some in the moon right there. So.
Very good. Perfect. So stand about a foot away from the front of your sticky mat, feet about an inch or 2 apart. Step back just a little so that your chin won't be on the carpet. Okay, bring the palms together in front of the chest. Take a moment. Soften the body. Feel the earth and the whole power of the earth beneath the feet, flowing up through you. Watch the breath flowing. Now stretch the arms forward with the thumbs touching. Reach up high. Look at the hands and lean back. Push the hips out front. Soften the knees. Spread the chest. Hinge forward. Lengthen. Don't reach down so much as forward. Come forward now. Forward. Hang down. Soften the neck. Flatten the legs. Bring the arms behind the back and interlock the fingers. Squeeze the arms together, lifting the arms toward the back of the head. Flatten the legs. Release the arms. Grab hold for a moment behind the ankles or grab hold of the big toes. Pull the torso in and down. Again, flattening the backs of the legs. Very good. Place the palms beside the feet. Bring the left foot back, knee down onto the floor. Look up. Push the hips forward, down. Gaze up. Step back with the right foot beside the left. Come into an inverted V shape. Downward facing dog. Push through the palms. Stretch out through the heels. Leaning forward, put the knees on the ground, the chest and chin on the ground with the hips left raised a little bit. Chest between the hands, hips up in the air. Soften the back. Sliding forward, lower the hips and lift the head, neck, and chest. Pull the shoulders back, elbows in. You can come up a little. A little more, 1 more inch. Perfect. Press back up to an inverted V. Look at the feet. Stretch out. Go ahead and take the left foot up in between the hands. Right knee down onto the floor. Look up. Push the hips forward and down. Step forward, please, with the right foot. Flatten the legs. Hang down. Put the hands on the waist, please. Thumbs back. Fingers forward. Lift the head first. Lift the head, then the chest, lengthening, and come on up. Push the hips out front. Press forward with the hips. Bring the arms out and reach back, fingertips touching. Look at the hands, and come on up. Palms together in front of the chest. And relax. Move around. We'll do 1 more sun salutation coordinated with breathing. So when we're going back, we'll be inhaling. When coming forward, exhaling. When you go to the knees, chest, and chin, and then move up into the cobra, those together are 1 inhalation. I'll be instructing what we do. Have the feet about an inch or 2 apart. We'll do both an inhalation and exhalation. Bring the palms together. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch the arms forward and up. Inhale as you reach back. Push the hips out front. Hinge forward and down now. And exhale. Lengthen. Put the hands next to the feet again. The left foot back. Knee on the ground. Inhale. Looking up. Bring the right foot back. Pressing through the palms. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Lower the knees, the chest, and the chin, and then move right up into cobra. Inhale. Press back up to downward facing dog. Exhale. And bring the left foot all the way forward, right knee down. Inhale, looking up. And bring the right foot forward. Exhale, flattening the legs, hanging down. This time, stretch the arms out front. Head between the arms, lift the hands up. Inhale as you reach back, fingertips touching, hips forward, and palms together in front of the chest. Exhale. Just breathe through the nostrils a few breaths. And let go. So, doing the moon salutation, we have a choice. I can stand here and do it, or I can stand there and they can watch. Okay. You got a camera here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll do it here. So we'll do the moon salutation. So you want to stand facing this way in the middle of your yoga mat. Bring the palms together in front of the chest. Let the breath flow. Again, feel the earth beneath the feet. Release the arms down and out to the sides. Reach up, palms together, and lean over to the right. Keep the arms long. Push the hips over to the left. Spread the chest a little and breathe a few deep breaths. Stretch your hands way out. That's it. Come up tall. Lift up. Lean over to the left. Push the hips out to the right. Stretch the arms out long. Spread the chest. Take a few breaths. Come up tall. Now separate the feet, the distance you'd use for a triangle pose. And then squat down, fingers wide, knees back, arms back, fingers back, eyes open wide. Now stick the tongue out toward the chin, look up between the eyebrows and exhale. Straighten the legs, arms out to the side. Bring the left heel out a little, turn the right foot to 90 degrees, and the left palm up. Don't bend the knees at all. Don't bend the knees. And stretch over to the right. Push through the feet. Reach out through the right arm. Bring the hand down to the leg wherever it touches. The other hand toward the sky. Turn your head and look up at the hand. Spread open through the chest. Flatten the legs some and lengthen through the torso. Take the upraised arm behind the back, reaching through for the thigh. If you want, you can pull the hand through. Pull the shoulder back and look over the shoulder. Don't forget to breathe with it. Bring that arm up. We're going to rotate it now. So bring that hand down to the other hand. And then take the right hand up toward the ceiling and look up at the hand. Spread the chest open. Rotate back, please. Bend the upraised arm at the elbow and stretch it out parallel to the ground. You can look past the fingertips if you'd like. Push the hip away from the hand. Bring the arm up. Rotate into an airplane formation, leaning out over the right leg. And interlock the fingers behind the back, squeezing the arms together. Work them up toward the back of the head as you lean down over the right leg. Tuck the chin, forehead reaching for the leg. Lift the head, arms out to the sides again, and take the right foot, the back foot, and step it back a full 12 inches. Then put the right hand down beside the right foot, bending the knee, and the left arm in line. Make a straight line between the leg, the torso, and the arm. Look up past the fingers and stretch that edge. Bring the arm back and put it down next to the foot. Turn the back foot, lower the knee to the ground. Look up. Straightening the front leg. Keep the foot flat on the ground and stretch the ankle and leg. Lean down over the leg. Now flex the foot. Toes up toward the ceiling. Tuck the chin and squat back further, really flattening the back of the leg nicely. Lean forward, foot down, look up, and bring both hands in my direction. Hands in front. You don't have to be defined by your sticky mat, a little bit off in front of the sticky mat. There you go. Keep the right foot flat on the ground. Turn the left foot so the heel is down, toes up. And you can just stay like this, or you can bring the palms together in front of the chest and smile. Okay, hands down again. Take the left foot, bring it in so it's about 3 feet, 2 or 3 feet away from the other, and both feet are pointed straight out to the sides. Bring the palms together, torso up, knees back. We try to breathe out through the nose rather than the lips. Put the hands down in front again, leaving the left foot straight and flat. Stretch out the right leg, heel down, toes up. Again, if you want, you can bring the palms together. Turn, put the hands beside the foot. Lower the right knee to the ground, lift the chin, look up, push the hips down. Keeping the left foot flat on the ground, straighten the leg, lean over the leg. Flex the foot, toes up toward the sky, tuck the chin, squat back, flatten the back of the leg. Come forward, look up, leaving the fingers of the left hand next to the left foot, just the fingers, like this. That's it. Straighten the right leg, plant the foot, And make that straight edge again. Look up past the fingers. Bring the arm up, straighten the leg, arms out to the side, bring the right foot forward about 12 inches. Forward. No, don't move that foot. Okay, all right. Okay, that's good. You're moving the right foot and the left foot. That's cheating. Stretch out. Now interlock the fingers behind the back. Squeeze the arms together. Work them toward the back of the head. Tuck the chin, forehead reaching toward the leg. Lift the head, arms out to the sides. Bring your feet a little closer. Okay, one more. There you go. Rotate, bringing the left hand down, right hand up. Look up. That's good. Upraised arm behind the back, reaching through for the thigh, and pull the shoulder back. Look over the shoulder. Arm up. Take the right hand down to touch the left hand. Bring the left hand up toward the sky. Look up. Lengthen the torso. Spread the chest open. Rotate back. Hand down. Other hand up. Bend the upraised arm at the elbow. Stretch it out parallel to the ground. If you want, look past the fingertips. Don't forget to breathe. Arm up, torso up. Turn the feet to 45 degrees. Squat down, fingers wide, arms back, knees back, eyes open wide. Stick the tongue out toward the chin, look up, exhale. Straighten the legs, palms together overhead. Center the feet under the hands. And lean over to the left. Push the hips to the right. Stretch out through the arms. Breathe with it. Come up tall. Lean to the right, push the hips to the left. Stretch out long through the arms. And come up tall. Let the arms float out and down. Palms together in front of the chest. And relax. Okay, please lie down on your back, head in toward the middle. Take Shavasana, the corpse pose. Lie down, have the feet apart some. Have the hands out from the hips a little to release the armpits. And wiggle the body loose. Don't just lie steady. You got to get loose. You should feel like, Very good. Watch the breath flowing. You really want to work with the breath. If you're attentive to the breathing throughout the class, it'll help you work much more deeply in the postures. It'll show you if you're ever overdoing. If you're ever straining, you want to back off or come out of the pose. You don't need to wait for a signal. That's fine. You're not competing in a yoga class. You're doing what fits you today. Sometimes it's more than what you've done in the past, sometimes less. That's fine. The breath will show you, so be attentive to that. Also, if you watch the breath, it draws you into the present moment, and the entire experience becomes a moving meditation. Okay. We're going to do Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, which means the bridge pose from the shoulders. Lie down. So bend the knees and put the feet in close to the buttocks. Have your feet hip distance apart from one another. Put the feet in close to the buttocks, close as they'll get. Have them apart from each other a little more. So there you go. Make sure your hair isn't going to be pulled behind the shoulders. You might clear it out. And then put your hands down toward the feet, or if you can wrap your fingertips around the ankles, that's very nice. Then push the hips as high up as they'll go. Press up. Feel the stretch through the thigh, the pelvis, the back arching. Now breathe with it. Keep a gentle, steady effort happening. Beautiful. If anyone wants to press up into the wheel pose, you're welcome to do that. You put the hands next to the head and push up. Come up to your tiptoes for a moment, and then bring the heels back down to the floor. Lengthen through the spine. You can come out whenever you like by tucking the chin and lowering the shoulders down to the mat. Bend the arms to lower down. Bring the knees up to the chest for a moment. Roll around on the lower back some to free up that area. And then Pavana Muktasana, the wind-freeing posture. So hug the knees with a bear hug. Take a deep breath and bring the forehead up toward the knees. Squeeze. When you let go, you want to release the legs out quickly. So go ahead, let go. Air out too. Okay, wiggle loose. Just let the floor support the body. And then roll over to the belly. We're going to do a little more backward bending. So we're going to do Dhanurasana, the bow pose. Place the forehead on the floor, bend the knees, and grab hold of the ankles or shins. It's fine if your knees are apart some. Now the arms stay straight. They're the bow strings. And you're going to arch the body the way an archer will string his bow. So push the feet up toward the ceiling and back into the hands. Lift the head and chest some. And pull up with the arms. Don't bend the elbows, just lift the arms up. You want to be on the abdomen some. You're doing good. Push with the legs. That's it. Comes forward on your belly. Lift the chin a little, just a little, not too much, not too much. Right there. Good. Pull up with the arms. Push with the feet. Beautiful. Nice. Try to bring the big toes touching for a bit, and make sure you're breathing comfortably. The key to this posture is the breath. Okay, we're coming out now. Lower down gently, forehead to the floor. Float the feet down to the floor. And then turn the head to one cheek and wiggle the legs, soften the elbows, wiggle the fingers, and just let the body release. The face, the eyes, the belly, the legs, the chest, back. Very good. Please sit up onto the knees. One more backward bend, and then we'll move into some forward bend. So we're going to do the camel pose. In the camel pose, you have the knees apart and the feet apart. And if you have your toes curled under, because we're going to reach back and grab hold of the heels are closer. If you put the toes back, the heels go further down. But it's more comfortable to rest your weight on your feet. So if you can reach your feet with the toes out, it's nice. But if not, just bring the toes up. And so reach back with one hand, grab hold of the heel, then the other hand, let the head hang back. Push forward through the hips. Squeeze the buttocks a little. Breathe a few deep breaths. Okay, come forward, put the hands down in front. Stretch one leg back and up and lift the chin. Tuck the chin, bring the knee toward the forehead. Push through the hands, take a deep breath. And then stretch the leg back, shake it loose. And again, knee down, switch to the other leg. Leg back and up, lift the chin, lift the leg. Tuck the chin, knee toward the forehead. Take a deep breath. Stretch the leg back, shake it loose, and bring the knees together. Sit back. Stretch the legs out front. And come into what's known as Bhadrasana or Baddha Konasana. Bring the heels in toward the groin, the soles of the feet together, and hold on to the feet. Rock and clear the sits bones. The gentle pose, Bhadrasana. So gently lift the chest up and push down through the tailbone. Gentle. And as you soften the pelvic region, push the legs toward the floor. Gentle, steady effort. So leave the left foot where it is and stretch the right leg straight out in front. The other right leg. Clear the sits bones. Push out through the heel. And now you want to lengthen the spine. We're doing Ardha Paschimottanasana, stretching over one leg at a time. So bring the chin forward, get a grip on the leg with the hands, and pull the elbows out and push them forward. Rock a little. You lift one buttock and then the other while you move forward. Just keep moving forward. If you get pretty far forward, you might be able to put the back of the left wrist, you're not going to do that today. It's okay. Don't have to do that. This is fine. But some people can do that, and it's nice to grab hold of the back of the right wrist. Then you can bend and stretch forward and soften. So just soften everyone, soften, let the head down. You want the elbows to sag. So if you're holding on to your foot and your arms are held straight, put your hands down on the ankle. There you go. Now let everything soften. Soften the neck, soften the shoulders, soften the belly, soften the hip, the back, the eyes even, the leg too. Just surrender into the posture. Relax, the head hangs. Good. Stretch both hands over the foot, put the head between the arms, and lift the hands up. Inhaling, come tall. Let the arms down and bend the right knee out to the side. Bhadrasana once more. Clear the sits bones, sit tall, lift the chest, push down through the legs gently. Now stretch out the left leg. Clear the sits bones, push out through the left heel, and hinge forward. Get a grip on the leg, chin out front. Chest and chin, you're stretching long. Rock and stretch, elbows out and forward. Now you take the back of the right wrist and grab hold of the back of the left wrist. Now soften.
Take the right wrist.
Take the back of the right wrist around the foot,
Okay.
and take hold of the back of the left wrist. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Just like teacher training.
I know. My reputation.
Soften now. Elbows sag. That creates a momentum. Soften the shoulders. Very good. Stretch both hands over the foot. Head between the arms. Lift the hands up. Inhale. Let the arms out and down. Okay. Turn and face me. Bring the soles of the feet together. We're going to do raised angle pose. Uttita Konasana. So now make fists with the hands and put out 2 fingers and grab hold of the big toes with the 2 fingers and the thumb. And sit up, lift your feet up, and just to get your balance, move your feet around some just to see that you really got balance there. Now, bring the legs out to the sides, trying to flatten the legs. Chest has to come forward or you fall backward. Go ahead, pull the legs up and out, chest forward so you don't fall back, and then flatten the legs and pull back with the arms. Whoop. Forward with the chest. That's it. Okay. Bend the knees. Turn so you're facing the wall. And then lie down and just rest in Shavasana. Wiggle loose again. Feet apart some. Shoulders soft. Face soft. Belly soft. We're going to do inversion next, and you can choose to do shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. If it's your practice to do headstand, you prefer to do that, or scorpion, or you're welcome to do whatever inversion you'd like. But you might do a standing inversion where you stand and hang down. If you've got some difficulty with the cervical vertebrae in the neck, that's often a good idea. If you're in a heavy flow of menses, those 3 or 4 days of heavy flow, it's best to not invert the pelvis. You might stand and hang down. If you've got glaucoma, you can't really spend time inverted for any extended period because the eyes can't handle the rich supply of blood, which is really good for the eyes if you don't have glaucoma. Okay, so when we're doing this, make sure your shirt, if it's loose, is tucked in some so it won't fall in your face and bother the breathing. If you've got your hair in a bun, make sure the bun won't be right under the head and uncomfortable. And if you have long hair, clear it out from behind the shoulders. And if you're doing shoulder stand. Where are you going? What are you going to do?
Oh, well, I mean, I've done shoulder stand.
Okay, so
I'll attempt it.
okay, why don't you just, you want a blanket underneath you?
Yeah, I'll just,
He's doing headstand.
okay.
So this isn't really going to help you much, but it's not very thick. We'll do what we can with it.
Shoulder.
Huh?
I can do either.
Headstand or shoulder stand? Whichever you want to do. What would you prefer? Okay. In the case. There you go. Great. I'll give you some tips. So first thing, here's the first thing. Do this. Measure. Put your elbow. Put one elbow down. Okay. Put this fist behind this one. Make sure it's the right measure. There you go. Now don't move your elbow. Interlock the fingers. Take the little finger on the bottom and bring it in. There you go. Now put your head down here. Tilt your head a little like this. No, trust me. A little tilt like that. There you go. There you go. Now stand up. Walk your butt over your head, knees into the chest. Butt over the head. As you get close. Knee into the chest. Right tight into the chest. Tight into the chest. Tight. One knee tight into the chest. There you go. Other knee tight into the chest. Bring the feet up. Bring the knees up, not the feet. Not the feet. Knees up. Very good. And bring the feet up now. Your elbows, put your elbows closer together. How you push your elbows up. I forgot to warn you. Don't do that. Try straighten the back. Don't curve the back. Don't curve. There. Bring your elbows a little closer yet. Still a little closer. There you go. Kick the arch out. There. Get close. Right there. There's the place. Keep that. Push a little into the elbows. Don't let them go out. There you go. Now take the arch out of the back. Arch out of the back. Balance.
Sorry.
Right here, right here, right here. Yeah, float. It's okay if you feel very light. That's the way you want to feel. Right here. Balance, balance. That's the place. You're okay, you're okay. I got you. Take the arch out of the back again. real key when you're inverted is to breathe like you do when you're going to sleep. That breath will really help let things flow. Time to come out, bend the knee, bend. Curl down, curl. And stand up, literally, stand up. Shh, don't talk, just stand up. Bring your arms out, palms together overhead, and close the eyes. Palms in front of the chest, take a few breaths. That's good. Okay, we're going to come out wherever you are. No one really did shoulder stand. We don't have to do fish pose. So, in fact, we'll stand up and do some standing postures. You might move the blanket. Good. That's good. Perfect. Sit on that later. So, let's go ahead and do Vrikshasana. It's best to not be standing on your yoga mat, stand on the carpet. That's good. And for the tree pose, because cloth tends to be slippery, if your pants leg will come up to where you can put your foot on your skin, it really holds much easier. So you put your foot in place. You can put your foot like this, or the foot can go in front like that. Both are fine. Put your knee is out to the side. You're going to put your foot up, knee out to the side. Then the fingertips just underneath the chin. Tree pose, Vrikshasana. Or you can have the arms overhead, spreading the chest. Time to do the other side. Pull the knee back a little on the bent leg to open up the pelvis. The arms are up, spread the chest a little.
Some think that love is a method for the meek. You have to surrender, you walk the path and get weak. No, if you look for love and love is all you seek, you will see that everything
next time, sure, tough, but when you're something that's slippery, you let your heel rest right over this little knob of the knee, and that gives you a ledge to land on, which works. Okay, another standing pose is the chair pose, Shankatasana. So in the chair pose, your feet are right underneath the hips. They're not pointed out or in, they're straight ahead, parallel to one another. And you squat down. There's two approaches. One, you want your back pretty much straight up and down. You can just sit down and like that, or you can lean down to get your knees bent and then lift the back up. And then you don't want the knees going in. You keep them over the feet, and you tuck the pelvis a little. Your arms can be like an armchair or a straight back chair. So come on.
Chair.
What chair?
Captain's chair.
Captain's chair. Oh, yeah, that works too. Okay.
Mama's chair.
Get your back up straight as you can. Tuck the pelvis. You want me? That's it. Try to get back up a little and tuck the pelvis like that. This is very good to treat your knees if you've had some weakness or injury in the knee, or to protect the knees from getting injured. Okay, come on up. Take the legs loose. I think we should sit down and do half spinal twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. So I have the legs extended in front. Cross the right foot over the left leg. Don't try to bring it in tight. Closer to the knee. Forward. That's it. Clear the sits bones. Now take the left elbow and use it to push the knee aside. If you can grab hold of the extended leg, that's nice. The other inside of the outside of the leg. No, you grab hold like this. Can you look at me? You're like this. Put like that. There you go. Put the right hand way around in line with the spinal column, not back, just around. That's it. Use that to sit tall, and then move the twist up the spine. Pull the shoulder around. Put your foot forward an inch. The bent leg, foot forward 1 inch. Yeah, there you go. Pull the shoulder around, turn the chin, look over the shoulder, even the eyes. As you breathe, focus the attention up and down along the spinal column. Okay, release the head forward, release the back arm, the front arm, and grab hold of the bent knee. Don't lift the foot, lift the chest up. And switch the legs, please. Clear the sits bones. Use the right elbow now to push the knee aside, grabbing hold of the extended leg. The left hand around the back, pointing away from the spine. Sit tall and twist. Use the breath, focus attention up and down the spinal column. Release the head, release the back arm, front arm, grab hold of the leg and lift the chest. Stretch the leg out front, rock a little, and come forward into Paschimottanasana over both legs. Hold on to the, come forward a little bit. Then you might grab hold of with the index finger, grab hold of the big toe, and then soften the elbows, shoulders. If your arms are held out too straight, bring the hands down to the ankle. Soft, there you go. Take a few breaths. And stretch the hands forward and lift them up. Inhale. Come into a cross-legged position for Yoga Mudra. So reach behind the back, hold on to one wrist with the other hand, and then close the eyes, come forward and down. You can just let the head relax down wherever it comes. Don't try to think you're getting any place special. Go wherever the body goes. Make sure the arms are soft, shoulders soft, belly soft, neck soft. And just leave the body there floating and send the awareness deeper and deeper within. Deeper and deeper within. With the awareness staying deep within, the eyes remaining closed, lift the torso up very slowly. Don't come out to the surface. Stay focused deep within. Come on up. When you do eventually get up, don't rush, but when you do, leave the eyes closed and the awareness focused within, but let go of the wrist, bringing the hands in front to rest in the lap or on the knees. Sit still for a bit and notice what's taking place within. Enjoy the effects of Yoga Mudra. Okay, we're going to do Yoga Nidra now. This is a deep relaxation. So you want to lie down, head in toward the center in Shavasana. You might cover up because body temperature is going to drop about 3 degrees normally when this happens. So lie with the head in toward the center and cover up. We're going to be tensing and releasing the different parts of the body, and then go through mentally and complete the relaxation. Smart. The voice of experience speaking. Cover it with
Change the belt.
Yeah.
Can you leave it in case in the back?
Yeah.
Would you like your feet covered too? You can. You can do it. You do it like this. So focus on the right leg, take in a nice deep inhalation, lift the right leg a few inches off the floor, tighten the toes, foot, leg, squeeze it, and drop it. Don't lower it, you got to actually drop it. So try again, lift the right leg, tighten it, and drop. There you go. You can get it positioned comfortably, you might work the hips and toes loose, and then just let it rest there, leave it be now. Focus on the left leg. Inhale. Hold the breath. Lift it up a little. Tighten. Let the air out and drop. Good. Loosen up the hip, leg, toes, and just let it relax. Focus on the right arm. Splay open the fingers, the hand. Stretch it out. Wiggle loose. Make a fist. Inhale. Lift it a little and tighten. Give it what you got. Squeeze the fist and arm and release. Very good. Loosen up the shoulder, arm, fingers, and just let it settle. Left arm, splay open the fingers, the hand, stretch out the arm. Wiggle loose, make a fist, tighten, and drop. Let go. Good. Focus on the pelvic region. Take a nice deep inhalation and squeeze the buttocks, the anus, the groin, do a Kegel, squeeze. And let go. Might give a little shake to the hips. And just let everything be loose, fluid from the waist down. Now focus on the belly. Take a deep inhalation, puff the belly, push the belly as far out as you can push it. And gush out. Very nice. In the same manner, fill up and expand the chest. Inhale, push the chest out, press it out, and gush out. Good, good. Now move the head around a little just to loosen the neck and shoulders. If you have an eye pillow on already, you might have to readjust it, but that's okay, you can do that. And then stop moving the head and move the jaw around. Stretch it out. Now tighten the eyes and let go. Push the tongue around inside the mouth, pushing into the cheeks and lips. Then pucker out the lips and move them around some. Shake the jaw loose and relax the jaw, the mouth, the lips. Take a nice deep inhalation, hold it and lift the head just slightly off the floor and scrunch the facial muscles toward the tip of the nose. Tighten things up. And release the head down gently and soften the face. got an eye pill and you're putting it on, be sure to release the arms. You could lift and tighten and drop. Now, slightly just wiggle the head a little, and as you do, let any tensions leave the body, any tensions left, pour out until the body's just free. You're also free to make any little adjustments, twitches, anything whatsoever to get the body settled comfortably, released fully. But once it's done, once it's just floating there, fully supported by the floor, in order to go into this profound experience, make a commitment not to move the body for the rest of the deep relaxation, for the next few minutes. No movement. Just leave it be. This is a sankalpa. So focus attention upon the feet and feel the most lovely relaxation saturating the toes and throughout the feet. Pure relaxation through the heels and ankles. Relaxation saturating the legs, shins, knees, calves, behind the knees, through the thighs. Relaxation now filling the fingers, thumbs, hands, and wrists. Let the relaxation saturate the forearms, the elbows, the upper arms. Now the back of the body, the buttocks relaxing, the lower back relaxing, the mid back relaxing, and the upper back all relaxed. Feel the back. Now the front of the body, the groin relaxing, the abdomen and belly, the navel, the solar plexus and diaphragm relaxing, all throughout the chest. The whole front, feel it, so relaxed. Now inside, the groin, the pelvis, the genitals, the bowels, the bladder, the ovaries, the uterus, the appendix, the colon, the intestines, the stomach, the spleen, the pancreas, the gallbladder, the liver, the kidneys, the adrenal glands, the heart, the blood vessels, all the blood, all the fluids, the rib cage, the lungs, the shoulder blades, the thymus gland, the thyroid and parathyroid glands. All only relaxation now. All of the skin relaxed everywhere. Now the spine relaxing from the base up to the head. Each of the vertebrae, spinal disc, spinal fluids relaxed. All of the nerves now becoming only relaxation itself. Every nerve. Now feel the shoulders becoming saturated throughout with this lovely relaxation. The throat, neck, and back of the head relaxing. The back of the ears relaxing. The scalp, the temples, the forehead relaxing. The jaws and cheeks and chin and lips relaxing. The tongue and palate, the uvula, the gums, all relaxed. The nasal passages, relaxed. Face relaxed, the eyes relaxed. The optic nerves and the cells of the brain the pituitary and pineal glands, the hypothalamus, all throughout the head. Only relaxation, right up to the crown. Now just look at how relaxed the body is. It's fine, it doesn't need attention, just let it be. The breath too, look at how the breath flows, all on its own. That's what the breath is. It doesn't need effort or attention even, so just let it be. Now for a moment, observe the mind. The mind too is not busy now. It's not really needed for anything. Pretty much just listening to me and directing attention a little. And in a moment that won't be needed either. So let the mind rest. Don't worry about it. Doesn't need attention. Thoughts that come up will just float away, and fewer thoughts as the mind becomes still like the surface of a placid lake. But it doesn't need attention. Let it be. Bring the awareness to this place of witnessing. Here is the seat of your very self. You know this. You are eternal being. You know this better than anything. This is your very self. Pure consciousness. Just remember. Notice how peaceful it is. This is the nature of your very being. Peace beyond description. Enjoy. Though I'll be chanting a mantra, no need to really listen to it. It's part of the universal sound. All the sounds. The music of the universe plays at every level of being. No concern at all. Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayam Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayam Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayam Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayam Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargodevasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Tatsavitu varenyam Bhargodevasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Om Bhurvasvaha Tatsavitu varenyam Bhargodevasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Om Bhurvasvaha Tatsavitu varenyam Bhargodevasya dhimahi Dhiyo yo na very gently, remaining in this place of awareness, remembering your very self, pure consciousness, eternal being, enjoying the fullness of your being. In the midst of this, again, give attention. In this time and space, you have this special relationship with this body, this mind, for the time being. Though the body and mind do not define you, in this time and space you have this relationship with them, and through them it's all about. So feel the body lying on the floor in the midst of a yoga session. And begin to willfully direct that flow of breath. Inhale deeply and pause for a bit, and exhale slowly. Do a few deep, full breaths in this fashion. Let the body, mind both fill with the energy, storing it up. Energy, power, light, compassion, wisdom, all filling. There's areas that need healing. As you inhale, send the prana, the vital energy there. Let that saturate whatever needs healing. And visualize and feel the healing taking place. Now begin to mobilize the body. Move the shoulders and arms and fingers and head and neck, the hips and legs and toes, the jaw. Eventually stretch out the body and sit it up. You might lie it on a side for a moment if you like, before sitting it up, whatever's nice for you. So we'll be doing work with the life force, the prana. We're doing some pranayama, the yogic breathing practices. So have a nice posture, sitting tall. You want the chest open. But check that the lower back is relaxed, the face relaxed. We'll do a few rounds of Kapalabhati. This is rapid diaphragmatic breathing where you go in and out through the nostrils, in and out, pretty rapidly. Actually, a little faster is usually easier than slower. But you don't want to get too fast so it becomes a strain. It should just be something that catches a rhythm that works for you. And you don't want to be moving the shoulders and head. It's just in and out through the nostrils. So take in half a breath and join me. You can go at the pacing I'm doing or your own pacing, that's fine. Half a breath in and begin. Now exhale, pull the belly in, push the air out. And then take a nice full inhalation and pause with the air in. Exhale quite slowly, extra slowly. The body gets well oxygenated during the rapid breathing in and out. There's lots of benefits. Kapalabhati is the skull shining breath. Stimulates the nerve centers, channels in the head primarily. So again, take in half a breath and begin. Exhale, squeeze the belly in, push the air out. Nice deep inhalation and pause with the air in. If you'd like to tuck the chin into Jalandhara Bandha, the chin lock, tuck it all the way in to where it touches the chest, and then soften the neck, shoulders, face. Release the chin lock if the chin is tucked and exhale very slowly. Notice how still the mind is now. Kapalabhati also breaks down toxins so they can be flushed out of the body, really be gone. Often toxins are freed up and cleaned out while you're doing the hatha practice. This helps them to really leave the system. So once again, one more time, lift the head, take in half a breath and begin. Exhale, squeeze the belly in firmly, push the air out. Relax the belly, take a nice full inhalation, pause with the air in. It's okay to do Jalandhara Bandha if you like, tucking the chin. If you do tuck the chin, tuck it all the way. Now lift the chin up and exhale slowly. Lift the chin, exhale slowly. Chest open. We're going to be doing alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shuddhi, purification of the energy channels, the nadis. To do this, make a fist with one hand, release the thumb from the fist, and then the ring finger with the little finger next to it. The little finger go way back, but keep it next to the ring finger. Let the elbow be in near the torso, sit up tall, close one nostril with the thumb and inhale deeply through the other. Close that nostril with the fingers, remove the thumb, and exhale sort of slowly. Keep the head up, chest open. Nice posture. Inhale through that nostril, not so slowly. Close it with the thumb. Remove the fingers. Now exhale slowly. Check the posture. Inhale deeply. Switch nostrils. Exhale slowly. That's the pattern. Switch nostrils after the inhalation. Inhale deeply, not particularly slowly, but exhale more slowly. The exhalations should go on about twice as long as the inhalations. But don't force that. This practice, Nadi Shuddhi, considered one of the most valuable of all the yoga practices, purifying the nadis, the energy channels. When the two side channels get purified and balanced, then energy flows through the central channel much more profusely, and your whole experience of life and your whole expression of yourself really open up, become much more full. Check the posture, tall and soft. Let the next exhalation end the alternate nostril breathing for now, please. If you want to refresh the posture by stretching the legs for a moment, you can. We're going to do a little bit of mantra japa, working with a sound formula, and then let that lead us into a still, silent meditation. Even during the silence of the meditation, you may find that you're still riding, floating, listening to, feeling the mantra. That's nice. So have a nice posture. We'll be chanting a mantra sometimes called the Shiva Shakti mantra. It goes like this: Om, Pi,
Om,
Hrim,
Hrim,
Namaha.
Namaha.
Oh, that's not quite it. Om, Hrim,
Om, Hrim,
Shivaya,
Shivaya,
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om,
Om,
Hrim,
Hrim,
Shivaya,
Shivaya,
Namaha.
Namaha.
Listen once and join in. We might change paces, we might change tones, but mostly do it with feeling. Feel what it sounds like, feel where you notice the resonation of the mantra, and put your own heart, do it with feeling. Om Hrim Shivaya Namaha. 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 Om Hrim Shivaya Please join in for the closing, if you're familiar with it. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us from unreal to real. Lead us from darkness to the light. Lead us from the fear of death to knowledge of immortality. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Let the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. May the light of truth overcome all darkness.
Victory to that light.
Jai Shri Satguru Maharaja Ki.
Jai.
Hari Om Tat Sat Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you so much for doing this together. Thank you. Nice to be able to do this here. TV 30.
Jai TV30.
Jai TV 30. Jai.
So
Well,
maybe I'll do each one. What did you think of the practice?
That was good. I liked it. I don't. I told. I did some. I under yoga and all the blocks.
did you do blocks yoga?
Yeah.
Didn't have any blocks.
No.
You did great.
Thank
It
you.
was fun.
So is it more thrilling without the blocks? Or dangerous?
I mean, I did capoeira, so I
Oh, okay.
like high intensity, crazy stuff.
yeah, capoeira it is.
So, but the yoga is a completely different type of workout. It hurts in different ways.
Oh, okay, good.
So do we have a few minutes? Good. Let's tell them what's going on at the Institute these days.
Well, this afternoon, from 1 to 5, I'm leading a workshop called Awakening the Chakras. It's a good workshop, 1 to 5. You can come there. Go to our website to get the map and address, www.iyiprinceton.org. O-R-G.
And in just 4 days? 5 days. We're starting teacher training.
starts.
That's,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's right. Our yoga teacher training starts. There's still like maybe 2 more places left.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to join in and is familiar with the Integral Yoga class and been practicing yoga steadily for a while, it's really a rich experience. Really great, really great.
And we have yoga classes going on every day.
7 days.
You want to check the website for that too. What else is
We have
going
some great kirtans coming up, and we have a wonderful, Reverend Jagannath teaching Raja Yoga series,
Oh, this
3
summer, yeah.
sessions, starting this month. On Saturday, May 30th is the first one.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
And then 2 toward the end of next month. The last 2 weeks in June, he has 2 more sessions, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. They are happening at Integral Yoga Studio, and that's at 122 Carter Road. And
South of Princeton.
we also have Garish coming
Oh,
to
that's
the
right.
Institute on June 4th and leading a workshop for the teacher training crew. And we're opening it to everybody, just like we are Reverend Jagannath's teachings. And Garish is teaching a workshop on, he's presenting Bhakti Yoga, the sacred chants and the power of Sanskrit. And wow, boy, they're going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's from 7:30 to 9:30 on Thursday, June 4th. Then the next night, June 5th, we have Keshavacharya Das and Kamaniya doing this amazing kirtan. That's, I think, 7 to 9:30. And then the next day, the 2 of them are chanting while Margaret Wilder is teaching yoga at 9:45. And that's a benefit yoga class to support there. And they're chanting. We had Garish chant when he came last time. It blew everyone away. It was such a great experience. And so that's happening. And then special, our first public announcement, Krishna Das and Sharon Salzberg are scheduled to come here to our area on August 29th. They'll be at the Arsha Bodha Center. You get tickets through Integral Yoga. That should be up on the website soon. If you're a fan of Krishna Das or Sharon Salzberg, you don't want to miss this. It's a day retreat in the afternoon and evening with them, and it costs, I think, $85. You might be able to do, but unlikely. Those cost more to get them separately, and they're only going to be sold on the day of the event if there are any tickets left. But we only have 400 spaces, and Krishna Das tends to
draw them.
draw more than that. So we encourage you to get tickets. We don't expect there to be tickets available on the
yeah.
day of.
Manu? Are we gonna
Manu, I haven't heard back from him. He is scheduled, but he hasn't confirmed it.
Okay.
I think he's just sort of agreed to it and hasn't said he has a problem with it because
Okay.
But I'll have to announce it later.
Okay.
It's actually the in June. It's the Saturday before Reverend Jagannath does the Sunday session
Okay.
on which is like the last Saturday in June and the last Sunday in June are those two sessions.
Is that also going to be at the studio?
Those will both be at the studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's, Manu is a nutritionist.
Yeah,
Amazing.
one of the foremost experts in the world on diet and nutrition. Does a weekly TV show. He runs the Integral Yoga Natural Foods and Apothecary, and is
In Manhattan.
in Manhattan, and is really. There isn't anyone I know who's taken a workshop with him and hasn't found it just something that moved their lives, and they learned so much from it.
And that also will be, that's for the teacher trainees, but will be open to anybody who wants to come to that.
And there's meditation regularly at the Integral Yoga Institute, and
Monday
there's a
nights.
study on Sunday nights, studying the amazing scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. That's open to everyone, Sunday evening, 6 to 8. Any questions about anything?
No, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, our pleasure.
Being patient.
That was fun.
Yeah.
So we have breakfast out there,
I
right?
think so.
Heard?
I'm a little hungry.
I'm hungry now.
Being up since like 8:30 yesterday.
Oh no.
Did you have a good deep relaxation?
Oh, you know, honestly, this I feel like exercise always energizes me. It doesn't tire me out.
Mhm.
So.
No, but during the class, did you have a good deep relaxation?
Yeah, no, I did. I didn't fall asleep, but I did feel
Good.
like nice and relaxed.
If you get tired during the day, try the Kapalabhati. Were
You've
you
been
up
up
The
all
yoga
night?
cup of coffee.
Yeah, I have to be up until midnight tonight.
Were you up last night?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm doing 30 hours.
She's,
Wow.
she's the second host this year.
Wow, wonderful.
job, girl.
Amazing job.
Thank you.
China.
You're not like Fahad can.
Up all night trying to do tree pose? Been up all night?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That was interesting because I actually took a little nap, but I've been up
But he's been up too. Actually.
You've been up most of the
for
night.
most of it.
Oh
I felt-
really? You
yeah.
came here and you fooled around. You didn't
Oh
go to
yeah, I
sleep?
directed, I ran cameras.
We meditated.
Oh yeah,
and
fine.
we did the 5 a.m. meditation.
How did that
yeah.
My
go?
body fell asleep. All of it.
All of it.
It was the freakiest feeling.
Really? Dead from the waist down.
Yeah. And then I walked, and then my body like started buckling.
It's like such a leap of faith to walk when your legs are asleep.
Yeah. They should have taped that.
I get it.
No, thank you to the students too for coming.
Yeah, our pleasure.
This was perfect, little open space for whoever was watching.
There you go.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there's space for you. I wish I
Yeah.
thought of that later. I thought of it in the middle of the class. No, too late to say it.
The Elijah mat.
Yeah.
Hopefully people at home tried it.
Hopefully, yes. This
Like
is
you
one of
call
those
in,
things.
is it
Please
call in
try this
happening
at home.
on this show?
Are there did we?
No, I was
They
told
didn't get
that on
call-ins
but there's
working?
like you can type in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Not calling in today?
no, but on Ustream, yeah, you can get on there and chat with the captain or whoever's
Nice.
watching
Nice.
the chats.
Sweet.
Thank you.
All
Where did you
right.
study? How did you become a yoga master?
I'm not sure that I can answer such a question. But how I got into yoga, when I was a kid, I found myself sitting like this. I didn't know it was called lotus posture. I just found it was the most comfortable way to sit. So I used to sit like this all the time. And then I started meditating. And then I went to college and someone must have seen me sitting around like this all the time because how I sat. That's how I sat. Right? And a guy my freshman year came up and asked me if I would, said if someone gave him this book, would I teach it to him? And I'd never talked to this guy before. And I said, what's the book? And he said, it's yoga. And instead of telling him I've never done yoga, I just said, well, let me see it. So I took the book into my room, and I spent the night then reading through the book and doing it. And I could do everything in the book, literally. I could do everything. So I told him the next day, sure, I'll teach you. So I started doing yoga as a teacher. And then other people heard I was teaching yoga, and they asked me to teach them. And meanwhile, I got my own yoga book and started doing yoga every day from that point on. And then I connected through one of my brothers with my guru, Swami Satchidananda. And
Right behind you.
Swami Satchidananda, who is the founder of Integral Yoga. And I trained in this style of yoga, the Integral Yoga style. And I've been doing that since. So that was a long time ago. That was over 40 years ago that I started teaching yoga.
So what was the book? I never asked you that.
Which book he gave me?
Yeah.
I know the book that I got and started using.
What was that one?
That was Vishnu Devananda is the sort of
Oh.
blue, the big, his first yoga book. That's the
So
one
that
I
was
found.
that was the Shivananda.
Shivananda is
School.
School of Yoga.
That's close.
That's the one that I got found. I looked at
Mhm.
yoga books, and that's the one I chose and got that.
That's Master Shivananda is
The
Swami
guru of
Sachi-
Vishnu Devananda.
Right, and the guru of Swami Satchidananda.
So Satchidananda and Vishnu Devananda are like guru brothers.
Yeah, monks, the brother
Guru
monks.
brother. Guru father, guru brother.
Oh, guru brothers. I see.
Yeah.
I see. Guru brothers.
Do you mind,
Yeah.
I think the audience is actually curious. I mean, do you
What?
mind asking how old you are, your age, your physical age?
Physical age.
I don't know about your.
I'm 58, almost 59.
That's amazing.
Isn't
No,
that?
every person I met, like I live with a yoga teacher. She teaches Iyengar yoga, and I've met other yogis, like families of, there's families of yogis,
Mhm.
generations. And one I met, I swear to God, I thought he was 25. He was almost 40, and I could not believe it. Just could not. I could not. He looked like a peer of mine, and same thing. I was amazed.
Your grandson, almost 20.
Oh really? No one would ever guess.
No, you're not.
You think maybe you have a son that's 20?
Yeah. Yeah, well, yoga, that's one of the benefits of yoga. And any physical activity. You know, capoeira, martial arts,
Oh, yeah.
team sports.
Here, just a second.
I see 90-year-old. I literally see 80-year-old guys doing handspins, like breakdancers.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Wow.
I'm like, most men that age can't walk without breaking a hip.
Right.
Yeah.
He's doing
Yeah.
things I can't do.
Where do you see this at? Your capoeira?
Yeah, I do capoeira in New Brunswick. But
Uh-huh.
there's a capoeira school in Princeton. I mean, I wish I'd invited them, but they're pretty booked as well. But
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
This
master.
is me about 5 years ago.
Are you showing her the hairy picture?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Or his dad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was funny. Get the blanket.
That's you, really?
That's me. It is.
You want to show it?
Can
Huh?
you get it on camera?
Can you?
See if I can get.
So what prompted the removal of the hair? Just to...
Oh, that's a story too.
No, is it?
Shearing. The big shearing. The great remembering and the great shearing.
See if I can find a good shot here. Here you go. Huh?
It's amazing. No, but
So-
it's like your face looks different. That's the thing. It's not even just the hair.
Face doesn't look different.
You look younger than that. I mean, not even the hair. I swear your eyebrows or something. It just looks different.
I don't think he shaved his eyebrows.
No, but you're maybe yoga changed them 5 years.
So,
Yeah, that
No,
might
I
be
mean, I
true
would
too.
not.
That might be true too.
I think it reverses age. It's like Benjamin Button.